Welcome back to the VYBE Guys podcast. I'm Brandon.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Jaron.
And I'm Brent. And we are the VYBE Guys.
We're all here.
Dude, it's been a minute, huh?
It's been a minute. You've been gone, cruise boy.
It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah, I went on a 10-day cruise. It's good to be back, though. It's good to be back. I'm excited to be here for sure.
Hey, happy
Okay.
to have you back. We got predictions this week,
Hell
so
yeah.
I'm glad we have everybody here.
Everybody. Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we getting into it? Survivor Series.
Let's get into it. But before we get into it, gentlemen, your predictions champion. This championship is staying here. I hope y'all are ready. That's it. That's all.
You just want to get booed? I'm so prepared to boo somebody this morning. I woke up this morning, I was like, wow, I want to boo somebody. I want to boo this man.
You can boo me all you want, but I still
Well,
got the championship. You see me wearing white, wearing the merch. None of y'all wearing the merch. That's crazy. You know, we wearing the merch. Gotta represent. Gotta represent.
I miss having two belts on this side of the table. It was a nice little aesthetic. It was making me seem so cool, and I'm excited to do it again after this pay-per-view for sure.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Well, I see that you added some sunglasses,
I did. I'm in vacation mode still.
Oh, okay,
You know what I mean?
okay.
I
You
was
still
on
on
the
the
beach. I was in the beach. I was on the beach talking shit about AJ Francis.
Oh, yeah.
I did see that.
You
Thank
did
you very
see that?
much.
Of course, I did that for you.
Thank you.
Flew there and talk shit about him.
To beat an enemy, you got to think like your enemy. You got to get in the head of them. You got to know how they think. And I saw a couple of days ago, AJ Francis came all the way out to Half Moon Cay at the Bahamas to celebrate a wedding. And I thought, you know what? I should do the same thing. So I came all the way out to the Bahamas at Half Moon Cay just so I can stand here in the same spot that AJ Francis did and really get in the mind of a man that's about to lose to a YouTuber in January. Hold on, let me see. Smells very bald.
What? I'm sorry? What's going on?
What you sniffing?
Smells bald in here.
So yeah, his comeback was grow a beard. So thanks for building that.
So grow some air, bro.
What are you worried about what's down here?
Right.
Look at this. I ain't seen a light up on that boy since 2005. We talking about putting a beard on my face, brother. If I did, I'd donate it to your fucking scalp after I grew it out. Let's talk about it.
Hey. All right, gentlemen. I guess without further ado, let's get into the predictions for Survivor Series War Games.
War Games!
War Games.
You're welcome.
First match. I don't know if this is an order, but first match we're going for is the Intercontinental Championship. Braun Breaker versus Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser.
Oh, I like that.
Thank you.
It doesn't. It kind of hurts my heart though, because you don't do that no more.
You know what, Jaron? Since you haven't been here, why don't you go first?
Oh, that's nice. So I can't see anybody taking it in a triple threat match at this time. I'm gonna go ahead and say Braun Breaker.
Aaron?
Okay.
Braun Breaker.
Brent?
Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker, unanimous decision.
There it is.
I feel
All
like
right.
if there was a surprise, it'd be Sheamus, but
Yeah.
I feel like Braun walks out with the title.
Fair.
The only
Yeah.
thing I smell in the air is Sheamus. That's the only title that's eluded him his entire career. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about going with him, but then I was like, would they quickly just?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There'd be a bigger build to that moment.
Right.
Or
I agree.
I mean, or it could be another Jey Uso situation.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
all right, hey, well, you're losing it, buddy.
Do you think we get Sheamus and Braun at WrestleMania, and that's when Sheamus takes it? Because they've been building him winning that last title to make him a Grand Slam champion for a minute.
It's been a while.
Do you see that happening? I don't want to see.
I don't know.
Sheamus
I don't know if it would be Sheamus versus Braun.
Okay.
I don't know if Braun holds it all the way till Mania.
Okay.
maybe,
I don't know.
Maybe Rumble.
Maybe Rumble.
Oh, maybe Rumble. Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that.
We'll see.
He definitely deserves to win that IC title at some
I'm
point.
pretty sure he will.
Yeah.
He will. I'm pretty confident in that.
All right. The next match. Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Bayley, Naomi, and Io Sky versus Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, and Candice LeRae in a women's War Games match. Who you guys got? Write it down.
This one's gonna be interesting, I think.
Who's the team captain of the heel side?
We'll say Nia,
And
or maybe Liv, I guess. Or, right, either one.
And what about the face side?
I would
Rhea.
say, yeah, Rhea.
So it'd be okay.
Yeah,
I would say Rhea and Liv just because of the fact that they were in the dead middle when it was announced.
I agree.
Okay. It's intense. It's intense.
You know, this is serious business.
Title on the line over
I got to
here.
keep my title. Brent, why don't you go first?
Swag. Okay. I chose Team Rhea. I'm going with Rhea's team
Why?
because I think they'll win.
All right, hell
There
yeah.
you go. Because I feel like everybody else has more to talk about.
Okay,
So I'll just let everybody else talk. So
Aaron?
Team Liv and Nia. I feel like the Bianca thing, or not the Bianca thing, the Jade thing is interesting. She got put through a car. I feel like Liv and Nia, I feel like their team will win because I'm basing it off of this. It's nothing like crazy about their match, really, besides like the Jade thing. I'm just thinking about later on in the night who's gonna win, in my opinion, for the men's war games. So that's why I'm going with Liv and Nia. I feel like their team will get it.
Jerome?
So I literally don't have anything to add to what you just said. I also don't think the two women's champions in WWE should lose. At the same time, especially after Nia lost at the last pay-per-view as well. She got pinned there. I don't think they should do that again. The only thing that I'm concerned about, and that's why I went for a second, is because Rhea's also lost a lot, I feel like, as well, to Liv Morgan, and that scares me as to if they're going to try to make her have a feel-good moment to continue that story. I don't know. I hope not, but I am going with Liv. I'm going with Team Liv.
Yeah, I have to agree with you guys for the exact same reasons. I don't think two women's champions should lose. And also, I agree with you because of what will happen later in the night.
Yeah.
So, I got Team Liv and Nia.
Hell yeah.
All right, the next match. We got the World Heavyweight Championship. Gunther versus Damian Priest.
So is it, before we write it down, is this pretty unanimous?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
I think we all have it written down.
On the count of three, everyone say who wins. 1, 2, 3, Gunther. All right.
Wow.
I feel like he's going to win by cheating because they're building him as like a pussy for some reason.
Getting his ass whooped every week.
He's getting dog walked.
Every week.
I think the only way to maybe bring his confidence back and to maybe give him more heel heat than he, has is to have him cheat to win. Either that or get himself intentionally disqualified, which I was tempted to write down Priest by disqualification, but I'm not going to do that.
Interesting.
Or he squashes him in 5 seconds. That'd be pretty lit, too.
That's the dream, but
That'd
I
be the dream.
don't think they're going to do
Pre-squash has gone through, imagine.
Dude.
Imagine he does it. Put him through tables, whooping his ass, making him cower away. Crazy.
Yeah, no.
All for Gunther to win. Yes.
Yeah, Gunther, I don't even, it's not even close. Gunther walking out with the title. Come on now. It ain't time.
that. Better.
He
Well,
better.
the title.
Next match, we got the United States Championship, LA Knight.
Yeah.
Thank you. Versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the United States Championship.
Real talk. You want to talk about squash matches? Who brought up a squash match? Is that you? This one should be a squash match, but it's not going to be. But it's fine.
I wouldn't mind it if they had a little 10 minutes,
Sure. I'll get to it in a second.
Sure.
Sure. You know what? You go first.
I'm going for a championship retention, LA Knight. However, I would love to see Shinsuke Nakamura just be a killer and just fucking wash him in a couple Kinshasas, beat his ass. Because, he's coming back with this new dark character. I feel like let's have you lose in the title match. It's going to happen, but I don't think it should. I don't like what I wrote down here.
Well, unfortunately, Shinsuke's MO is coming back, reinventing, and losing. So we're going with LA Knight on this one. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to agree. LA Knight,
Yep.
U.S. title retention.
Not today. It's Shinsuke Nakamura.
Really?
Not today.
Coming
for
back with the
Shinsuke?
new shtick, not in the Paul Levesque era. Shinsuke is coming back, and he's winning. I think Shinsuke's winning this one. I don't know. Something with LA Knight, his title reign's been good, but I feel like Shinsuke can make it great. And I feel like with this new shtick, if you just have him come back again and lose, I'm going to be pissed. So the reason I'm underlining him is because I just feel something different.
Okay.
Do you think he could win by cheating, maybe? Or do you think it's just straight clean? This won't affect your predictions.
No. I think it's clean. I think just because of the fact that, I feel like this is the only title that should change on the card. If there's ever a title that's going to change hands on this card, it's this one. And with War Games and SummerSlam and Royal Rumble, like the big ones, the big four, I feel like this is a good pay-per-view for a title to change hands. And if one of them's going to do it, it's this one. So I'm going to trust my gut. I'm going to go with Shinsuke Nakamura on this one.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay.
The video package that they dropped for Shinsuke was really good, and it talked about getting in LA Knight's head basically and his insecurities or whatever. And LA Knight didn't see it coming when Shinsuke came back, so he's not fully prepared in kayfabe, So if it happens, I won't be extremely surprised.
Yeah, I feel like I said, I just feel like if there's a title to change hands on this card, it's this one. So I'm going with Shinsuke.
And I believe the last match is the men's War Games. We got the Bloodline versus the OG Bloodline.
The bloodline with CM Punk,
The Bloodline with CM Punk.
which is crazy, by the way. I can't wait to talk about that.
Gentlemen, do we have our predictions?
Yeah,
Sure do.
Hey, Brandon, you should go first.
Hey, thanks, man.
Of course.
Definitely got the OG Bloodline walking out with the W. Main event time being 53 minutes and 45 seconds. That is my time.
We're going home, brother.
We're going home, brother.
Yeah.
I see this one be long.
That's a good point.
Brent, why don't you go?
I bet. I got new Bloodline, and here's why.
Oh, you're going
No
crazy.
way.
And here's new Bloodline winning. Here's why. I smell something weird, and no, that's not just me. I smell. I don't know what it is, but with CM Punk coming back and Paul Heyman not looking proper, I feel like everyone in this match is turning their back on Roman. I feel like this is the time that everyone's just like, Roman, remember what you did to us? We're doing this to you. Sami Zayn throwing the phone, being all weird around Roman. I have a really weird feeling that Roman Reigns is going to get jumped. I have a really weird feeling that Seth Rollins. Oh, fun fact. I went on Apple Music the other night, and I was trying to be pumping in the gym to my WWE playlist, and Seth Rollins' theme song was not available.
Shut the fuck up. They took it off?
What's Seth Rollins cooking? I don't know. I feel like Seth Rollins is absolutely getting involved in this match. Is he going to be the Messiah that is absolutely running everybody? I don't know. Something's weird. I don't like it. New Bloodline wins this, and it's going to be dirty. Could be The Rock. I have a feeling The Rock could dip his toes in this, but with CM Punk, there's a different angle that The Rock doesn't need to be involved in. Enjoy Moana 2. So, I don't know. Something's fishy, and my time is 37 minutes. I don't think that's crazy. So, by everyone's reactions, I could be the only one with the new Bloodline, so time for me won't matter.
Okay. Damn.
New Bloodline.
You have the most like ballsy predictions, I think.
Yeah.
Out of all of us, for
Thank
sure.
you. Thank you.
I am going with the OG Bloodline. However, there are a lot of outside factors. Paul Heyman being one of them, CM Punk being one of them, Sami Zayn being one of them, and Seth Rollins being one of them.
Yep.
Also, The Rock, who showed up at Bad Blood, and that was it. And I'm thinking he's maybe waiting to see who the tribal chief is, so he can take it off of that person. That's why I'm going with the OG Bloodline, because it's Roman Reigns. We're not going to build to a Rock versus Solo Sikoa match. So I think Rock is coming for that Ula Fala. Thank you very much. And yeah, I'm going with them. I'm also going 48 minutes. War Games matches are long, very long. They take up the first and the last hour of the pay-per-view.
Yeah,
so.
I didn't think about that. I thought it was. I was like, yeah, 37 is long. Shit, no, it's not.
So I'm just gonna go flat 48. You were very specific with the seconds. That's smart.
Yeah, we got to get in there somehow.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so I'm going with the Bloodline. And my time is also 37 minutes. Originally,
What the fuck?
Originally, I was gonna go with 40. But then I thought about it for a minute, and I was like,
This is getting weird.
And then
Which bloodline?
Huh?
Which bloodline?
Oj.
Oj. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, no, just regular Bloodline. Yeah.
Dude, I feel like I shot really high with 53, but I like you said, I smell something weird, and it's not you.
I'm telling you.
I smell something weird, and I feel like they're gonna get in their bag with their cinema.
I'm telling you,
know
bro,
what I'm saying?
this will be very cinema. Because all eyes are on this main event, and I'm telling you, bro, they're not gonna have it lackluster. Mm-hmm. And I have a really weird. There's gonna be so many emotions that go into this, and I have a weird feeling, bro. The Rock's either gonna come into play, or they're all jumping Roman's ass. Something's weird, and I feel like it's gonna cost them this match.
Dude, your theory about Rollins and his music getting taken down, that's interesting.
That is what piqued my interest. It's so out of nowhere. I was pissed because they went straight from my Roman Reigns OG song, the better one, went from that song to Cody Rhodes' Kingdom, and I was like, what the fuck? It just missed Seth Rollins. I went back and I was like, oh, it's not available anymore. So Seth could be doing a little bit of a gimmick change. I don't know what's going on, or it's just taken down for some weird reason that threw off my theory. However, it's weird. I don't know. I feel like this whole dynamic's weird with Paul being back. It's just weird. I don't know. I don't like it.
Dude, I want to play devil's advocate on your Seth Rollins theory. When one of the last times I was in the gym, they took Carmelo Hayes' song off for like a couple of days, but then it came back.
Okay.
So I'm interested. I'm interested. That's where
It's
I'm
a
at.
dope ass theme song, and I hope it never goes away. But at the same time, like if it did for a different shtick, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
And just to back everything that I said about the new bloodline, my card goes with what I was trying to go with, because I feel like Rhea's win, that team win, is going to be like a, yay, thumbs up. Like we got the good team to win that one War Games match, but then we're gonna have the bad team wrapping it up. So I don't know. That's just what I feel. I don't know. I could completely be over this entire card. So that's very possible. Besides Gunther, obviously.
If any of us are wrong on any prediction, you win, I think.
Yeah.
That's a very good point, actually. There's a lot at stake here. I've taken some shots in the dark, but if a couple of them pay off, I did it. My time doesn't even matter, to be honest.
No.
So
No.
I even have to write it down.
I think, yeah.
'Cause I'm gonna be honest. When Aaron said with with what's going on later in the show, when you were writing out earlier, I'm like, oh, I feel like all these guys are going OG on me.
Yeah.
All these guys are going
Yeah.
OG Bloodline on my ass. So correct me if I'm wrong. OG Bloodline was the winners of the last War Games, right? Or like the one before that, like when they're assholes.
Yeah.
Not having it again.
That's a good thought. That's a good thought.
Hey, Solo was on that team though, so
He was
on that team.
Solo could be 2-0 at War Games, baby.
Undisputed Era won War Games like 8 times.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, damn, those are the predictions. It's good to know that this title is going to stay with me.
Right.
You know? Hey, Jaren, we had Chris on the pod last week. That was fun. I'm sorry you missed that.
Oh yeah.
Nothing?
That's it.
Yeah. We had a guest on. Anything you want to say,
I feel like you're trying to like antagonize me here with that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No.
You see, because I've said for the last week that I had stuff to say, but I was trying to keep my composure on this podcast. I just feel like whenever I leave for a week and come back, there's like this big, loud, angry Jaren rant. I don't want to do that because I feel like that sounds repetitive. But if you're going to bring it up, yeah, there is something I'd like to address. I want to address Chris Danger. I want to address Chris Danger directly. Chris, I know you're watching this podcast because I know you've seen that I said I was going to say something. Please listen to every word I'm about to say because it's important. Okay, please. If I can have the floor for a second. Listen, Chris, I've been getting disrespected all year this year. 2024 has been the year of disrespecting small Alpha. Every YouTuber out there has been doing it. I got Santi disrespecting me. He sneak dissing me in his videos. I got Grimm's Toy Show trying to take my shit and make it his own shit. I got other random YouTubers making hate videos on me just for a couple of clicks. And I got these three, every time I'm not in the room, plotting to try to take this championship off me. I don't let it bother me, Chris. I don't ever let it bother me because I really don't give a fuck about anything. But what I won't tolerate is disrespect from you. I won't tolerate it. And you might be asking yourself, oh, well, how have I disrespected you, Jaren? We haven't even interacted this year. I'll give you 3 examples. 3 examples of how you disrespected me this year. Let's go all the way back to Tampa, Florida. We're going to go back to January of this year. Tampa, Florida. I was so excited to see you, Chris. I was so excited to see you. Had just had your match with Sean Spears not that long ago. Brandon bought a ring. Me and Aaron and Dalt were in that ring a lot. I was learning how to roll. I was bumping. I was learning how to run the ropes. Brent taught me how to throw myself out of the ring. I was so excited to get involved with it. I was talking about what my attire was going to be, what my finisher was going to be, what my entrance music was going to be, and I was going to share that with you because I know you understand. And I saw you. You were the first person I saw when I got to Tampa. I went up to you and I shook your hand. I said, Chris, you're not going to believe it. I'm going to learn how to wrestle. You know what you said to me, Chris? You probably don't remember this. I do. I remembered it for the last year. You looked me right in my eyes and you said, really? Like training, or just training? That broke my fucking heart, Chris. I'm not gonna lie to you. That broke my fucking heart. If anybody else in this room had said that, you wouldn't have batted an eye. You haven't batted an eye at anybody else in this room. But I'm different. Why? Because I'm bigger than everybody else, Chris? You know, these YouTubers are supposed to be my brothers and sisters in this community, but pretty much you looked me in my face. I was so excited to tell you and share with you what I was going to do. You pretty much looked me right in the face and said, hey, you're fat and I don't think you can wrestle. That's what you said to me. And that shit broke my fucking heart. So you know what's happened since then? These 3 have had vigorous training.
from Sami Callihan, Ace Austin, Steve Corino. You know what I've done? Jack shit. And it's your fault. It's your fault. That's disrespect number one. Disrespect number two was you coming to this office. I'm in this office 365 days a fucking year. I work hard at what I do. Very hard. And the 1 week I decided, you know what, I've been working hard as fuck. I'm gonna take a vacation. Now you wanna come to the office to do the in-ring content that you didn't even think I could do in the first place. I'm not supposed to take that personally. Now I gotta sit back and watch for the next month on everybody's channel getting rolled out Chris Danger and VYBE Guys content. We're doing Chris Danger and VYBE Guys collabs, and I'm not in it. We're doing VYBE Guys and Chris Danger collabs, and all of the VYBE Guys aren't in it. The Draft Wars champion's not in it. I worked hard, man. I worked hard to build my reputation as somebody important in this group, and you don't shit on me like I'm an understudy, and I'm not supposed to take that personally? Fuck you. That's disrespect number two. And now disrespect number three is you doing this podcast. And I understand we have guests in this podcast. We sit them over there, but you sat in my seat. My seat. No one sits in my seat. You did. You sat in my seat wearing a Philadelphia Eagles shirt, by the way. The ugliest fucking Philadelphia Eagles shirt I've ever seen in my life. You sat there in my chair and and we could talk about the hour and a half dick sucking competition that you three went through when he was sitting in this chair, by the way. I'm not gonna do that. But that's when I started taking it personally, Chris. Is when you sat in my chair talking shit. Because I listen to the product now. I watch. You don't think I heard y'all all talk shit at the end? Oh, well. And the nerve. Then you got some nerve to be like, hey, listen, I wish you guys all the best in your in-ring journey. And tell Jaren I said that as well. Where was that this year, Chris? Where was that at any point this year? You know what I fucking hate about you is that just like him, people look at you like the golden boy in this community. Everybody feels like they gotta be fucking nice to you and suck your fucking dick to get something, an opportunity. Oh, maybe if I'm nice to Chris, maybe I can get in the wrestling industry. Hey, maybe if I'm nice to Brandon, I'll get a collab. I don't give a fuck about that. People are way too fucking nice to you, Chris. Even the people that you're in the ring with. Sean Spears put a hole in your arm and didn't take advantage of it. If that was me, I'd have stuck my finger in that bitch and twisted it. We're not the fucking same. I need you to understand something, Chris. When I see you in person, the very next time I see you in person, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. I need you to understand that, and it will be on fucking camera. Because I'm so sick and tired of getting disrespected, even by my own friends. People don't think I'm about it. People are going to send me. Sami Callihan sat here and said to my face, oh, well, you know, you talk tough, but I feel like in real life you wouldn't be about it. I'll kick his fucking ass too. Let's talk about it. And now, let's talk about you three. You know what I'm saying? We're all supposed to be have this togetherness. We're a group. We're all supposed to be best friends. Yeah, but Chris comes to the office and all of a sudden I'm forgotten about. Hey, maybe Chris, you should come next week because Jared's not going to be here. Did anybody say that? No, you don't give a fuck. Y'all don't give a fuck. And I'm not supposed to take that person. I'm supposed to come in here and sit down. Oh, well, Jared, what do you think about Chris being on the podcast? Fuck that. So you know what? Y'all don't want to respect me? That's fine. I worked fucking damn hard to build this reputation for myself. You know, when Dalt left the group earlier this year, you know what happened? People looked at me as his replacement. Despite the fact there were 5 of us in the group, just because I was the newest addition, people looked at me as Dalt's replacement. So you know what I had to do? I had to build a reputation for myself. I won this title. You know what this title was doing before I won it back? It was collecting dust under a table for months. Nobody gave a fuck until I won the title. I made this bitch important. I did. No. I did. And I'm getting shit on constantly. I'm getting looked at as a fucking understudy, as a replacement. So I worked hard to build this reputation for myself so that nobody could fuck with me, but y'all don't fuck with me. That's okay. Y'all don't want to disrespect me? I'm going to make you respect me. I'm going to force you to respect me because clearly my words ain't doing enough justice. So the next time you see me, it will be defending this Draft Wars championship. Until then, enjoy your fucking podcast.
Oh, so you're just going to leave?
Where are you going?
All right, so we left. Sweet. Another one down. I feel like we had these too fucking much. I feel like we just let this man just fucking disrespect us and walk off. It's annoying. It's annoying.
Ever since he won the Draft Force title, it's gone to his head. You know, it's clear as day what's going on. But yeah, it's up to us to finally get back to recording that so we can bring him down a little bit because he's going too crazy. This is OD. This is OD. This man is up here. We got to bring him down here. You know what I mean? Because sitting back damn near week after week is what it feels like, and hearing him go off like that. Like, and I got to sit here and just listen to that shit. You know what I mean? I give him the lane, right? Let him say what he needs to say. I sit back and just take the shit all the time. I'm done. I'm fucking done.
I am too.
So next time we do Draft Wars, like it's up for him, bro. It's up. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. He talks about how he's held the belt for so long. Like, bro, we haven't even been fucking recording.
Yeah.
You want to talk about it? Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
What the hell's counting days when you ain't doing shit?
Paper champion.
So you know what I mean? He's a little heated right now, but no. We'll address that later.
It's like Dean Ambrose's United States Championship run, and he's talking shit. It's like, what are we doing? Like, bro, you ain't defending that shit. God, I'm fucking so sick of this shit.
Like
I'm just sick of like,
let's hear and just hear it, dude.
Just not
all
just
the time.
what breaks my heart the most, bro, is he's basically looking at me saying I'm not a good friend to him. That's what pisses me off. Like, that's what upsets me. That makes me sad, just because of the fact that I think I'm a good friend to him. I think about him all the time, and the fact that the brother's just like, where were you? Not talking about me when Chris was around. I was pissed. I was upset that Jaren wasn't there. I was frustrated as fuck that Jaren wasn't there. Yeah. Schedule just didn't work out. That's what fucking happened. That's what life is, bro. Chris drove 6 fucking hours to be here.
Like, what I don't understand is, he's sitting here, he's like, oh yeah, Chris came off. You shouldn't have been in the Bahamas. I don't know. You were on a cruise. Timing happened the way it did. Oh well, like, shit happens. It's life.
It's not like he knew.
You know what I mean?
It's not like he didn't know that Chris wasn't gonna come.
It's just frustrating as fuck. Like, I fuck with Jaren so heavy. Like, he busts his ass. He deserved that cruise. He did. He busts his ass 24/7. He uploads daily. I give him all the flowers in the world. But when he does this fucking childish shit, it makes me take a step back and be like, do I really fuck with him like that? Like, do I really do I give him too much flowers? Do I respect him? He's losing a lot of my respect after doing all this bullshit. Like, I'm getting fed up. Like, I'm tired of being disrespected, especially to my fucking face. Like, that shit, like, I'm going to let him go off and let him say what he wants to say. Like, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to give you that time. But fuck that, man. I'm tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. I know I can't compete with the best of them when it comes to the Draft Wars Championship. I understand that. But to discredit everything that we're doing just because he's not here is disrespectful, bro. I don't know. I'm done.
Standing up and knocking the chair down, that's another thing too, bro. Like, what are we doing, man?
Throwing the mic down.
What are we doing, man?
Look, it's like you said. We just got to knock him down. That's it.
Yeah, because the longer he holds on to this with the gimmick wrapped around it, the more he's going into outer space. Like, it's gonna be harder to bring him back down.
You ever seen that episode of Jimmy Neutron where Sheen's brain just kept getting bigger and bigger? That's Jaren right now.
Jaren Sheen.
Jaren and Sheen. 100%. Big headed Sheen over here.
Yeah. But nah.
Well, yeah, I mean, we still have more time. He's out.
No, that's what I'm. No. We're gonna rock with the podcast. It's not over just because he decided to throw the chair back and fucking walk away. We're still gonna do what we got to do.
For real, we're still dedicated to you guys and getting this content.
So his day in the sun will come, and just like Icarus, his ass is gonna burn up. So we'll see what's up.
I'm just ready for Draft Wars at this point, bro. It's just got to end. Not the fact that like we're all. It's gonna seem like we're all gunning for him to lose the fucking title. But I'm sure as shit, I promise you, I just don't want him fucking having it. That's it. I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that brother just fucking deflates his ego. He needs an ego check bad. And the fact that he's saying he can beat up Sammy Callahan is that's when he knows. That's when you know you're on a wild tangent when you say you can beat up somebody like that. So
yeah, you're bugging.
You're fucking bugging. You're tripping, dick.
It's like I'll give him a little bit of credit. The gauntlet match was impressive, but come on, bro. Come on. What are we doing, man?
Let's separate the shit. Let's separate the fucking video game from the real life shit. Let's fucking separate that shit right now.
Look, something I want to talk about, and it kind of ties in, blowing up the New Day. They are fucking going at each other's throats on Monday Night Raw, bro.
Fucking good, bro.
That segment was incredible. Yeah. Like, honestly, late contender for segment of the year, 100%.
Yeah. Absolutely. Now, like that, they had a lot of shit to say and get it off their chest. A lot of shit that was like lingering within the audience, like what they were saying about each other. But then they fucking said it to each other's face. We needed that.
Kind of like what's going on with old buddy over here.
No, for real.
That was needed. That was awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah,
dude. Because with the New Day, I feel like it's rare when the crowd is like super locked into a promo like that.
Yeah,
dude. They bit on everything. Like I haven't heard so much. Ooh.
It was so good.
It was
arguably that was the best thing to happen on Raw in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like that shit was awesome. It took the air. Dude, people, oh, Woods talking about you wouldn't have won the belt if it wasn't for me. And he talking to Kofi. Kofi saying you're just not good enough. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So like, dude, it's woo.
And Kofi's like, I was a main eventer when you asked me to be or a Hall of Famer when you asked me to be in the group. Like,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
they were spitting, bro. My God.
That's just based off of that Dolph Ziggler feud alone. His ass was all the fame. But yeah, no, dude, it was intense. I love where it's going. Clearly, Big E. I feel like Big E's gonna be there next week. You know what? Because why the hell would you do that without Big E?
Yeah,
you know
he'll
what I
be
mean.
there. He'll be there.
So it's gonna be interesting. And I'm sticking to what I've been saying. I hope Woods. I hope Woods goes off on both of them. I hope he takes Big E down too. That'd be cool. Or maybe it is all just one, you know, they're playing with us. Maybe it's not Woods. Maybe it's going to be Kofi.
I think it's Kofi, bro. I think it's a swerve. I think it's Kofi saying some shit. I hope it's Kofi, bro. I hope it's fucking like everyone's like anticipating fucking Xavier to do it. It's fucking Kofi, bro.
This whole time, I was saying, like,
feel it.
it's definitely Xavier. We were all saying it. It's definitely Xavier.
Yeah.
After that promo on Raw, it blurred my lines a little bit
telling
because
you.
Kofi was the one to really first pop off with the disrespect.
Yeah.
And, like, Kofi got heated. I'm like,
Pissed.
yo, that's a heel Kofi I didn't know I needed.
No, bro. I'm telling you, bro. They're playing too much into the colors and shit, which is making my wrestling brain do the thing where I'm like, man, I think they swerving us. They've been swerving us for a long time because they've been playing into the colors. Like, oh yeah, they're trying to be like, this guy is clearly the bad guy. But I'm telling you, bro, I feel like Kofi could fuck. I'm fucking around.
That'd be
doing it,
cool.
bro. I want to see it, and I want to see heel Kofi bad.
What if Woods and Big E turned on Kofi? What if they did like a dude? There's so many things I'm thinking about. What if they did like the evolution shit to Kofi?
Big E is cleared, I'd nut. Like, here's the thing. If Woods and Kofi hash it out, they hug with a big, oh, yay. Big E's the one that fucking does something physical. I can't even stand up. Yeah, I need it, bro. I need something like that. All eyes on this reunion, bro. I'm so excited. I'm so genuinely excited. I'm absolutely 100% tuning into Raw.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm tuning in. I'm locked into that.
I definitely thought their breakup, thing or the reunion thing was going to happen a couple days ago because a couple days ago was the actual 10-year anniversary of like their debut as a faction. Oh, I just saw that his watch just showed the New Day.
My watch had the picture with the New Day. That was so weird.
Swear.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, but yeah, I thought it was going to be a couple days ago on Monday. I'm glad that they waited and they're doing it next week because, dude, hear me out. Just walk with me.
I'm walking.
If all goes right and it's like the storyline, the writing is perfect, this could be on the same caliber as the Shield breaking up. If all goes right, just walk with me, That's all I'm saying.
Don't break my heart like that.
That's all I'm saying. This could be Shield level breakups. If it all goes well, it could be in the same conversation.
So, question, boys: do you start Raw with that, or do you end Raw with that?
You got to end it with it.
I think so too, right? I think you end Raw with that.
You have to,
right?
Yeah.
Like maybe just like a little bit of like throughout the episode, you tease a little bit of segments. Oh, Big E's here. Everything's good. Y'all boys need to figure it out. Blah blah blah. And then, boom. Yeah. I'm about it.
Yeah, the possibilities are dope. So
I'm about it.
Can't wait.
I'm very excited,
Dude. If Big E's cleared, I'm gonna fucking scream. I'm fucking
I
scream.
hope so, man.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
I really do. That's like a long shot. That's like probably the longest shot out of all the things we just said. But man, it ain't far fetched.
Yeah.
Because they've been keeping that brother on the low.
Mm-hmm.
They've been talking about him on the low, so I feel like that could be really cool. And that's
And it's
a lot.
not like he's not around.
He's around a lot.
Yeah.
So I get reminders of, damn, I want to see him in the ring. So that could happen.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I did want to bring up something. I actually had something that I thought about when I was also another thing about the Seth Rollins music thing. I found something really interesting through my look of wrestling theme songs. So, have you guys ever caught on to the fact that when a superstar has the word time in their theme song, that it's a fucking goated song?
No, I haven't peeped that.
So peep this. Triple H, My Time, banger. Classic. John Cena, My Time Is Now, banger. Trish Stratus, Time to Rock and Roll, banger.
Okay.
Dom Mysterio, it's like It Is My Time or something. That's a banger. I'm like, dude,
Okay.
all these songs with time in it, it's a certified banger.
So if time is in the title, it's a banger.
It's a banger.
Interesting. That's something I never really like.
There
paid
could be
attention
another
to.
one out there that I'm probably missing, but I feel like I covered the basis of like, those are 4 good bangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
like, I don't know what it was, but I was just at the gym. I was like, dude, this song has time in it, and this one does too, and this one. I was like, damn, these are actually all good songs.
Yeah.
So if your theme song has time in it, it's looking pretty good for your theme song.
Okay, I had something I wanted to bring up too. So I have family in town, Thanksgiving coming up. So last night I was sitting at the dinner table with my mom and Bree, and we were talking about like live moments throughout like TV history, right? So the conversation got brought up about my mom remembering when Michael Jackson first did the moonwalk for the first time at like Motown or whatever. So it got me thinking about like wrestling moments. What is like a wrestling moment that you are so glad you witnessed live, either being at a show or just on TV?
Mine, yeah, you go
Yeah,
first.
yep. You know, show the age a little bit, dude. Anything like from the Attitude Era that like really involved like Stone Cold was just so awesome to catch in real time, man. Like, it was amazing.
He was special, bro. Like the things that the things that they could do back then with all the gimmicks and
Yeah.
it's special.
Dude, when Rock threw Austin off the bridge, that was crazy. dude, there was just there were so there's so many wrestling moments that you could go with just based off of that alone. But yeah, for me, I would have to like just do a plethora, just anything like that was going on back then, like. Weekly television with Stone Cold Steve Austin, and even The Rock, but with Stone Cold, like, man.
Yeah. Stone Cold has so many moments, dude. It's insane.
He does Zamboni, the beer truck, the fucking,
Yep.
like, yeah, man.
Even like his post next shit, bro. Like he was dynamite with his character, bro. He was amazing to watch backstage. His personality is crazy good. Him and Kurt Angle just fucking made me laugh all the time, bro.
What about you?
We share the same shit, bro. Like that's shit that I'll keep with me for the rest of my life. It's just my answer is easy as day is WrestleMania 40. So far, nothing will top that, and I don't think anything ever will. It just depends on like what I do in the future. But right now, WrestleMania 40 being there, being that close and in person to all those moments, especially the main event, like that, I'll keep that with me for the rest of my life. I'll never forget the feeling I had being in the moment and also just walking out of the arena, just knowing like what I just witnessed, like leaving Lincoln Financial with that feeling of like, I felt like a fucking 7-year-old kid again. I was like, I wanted to talk to everybody about what I just saw and like and what just happened. I just wanted to be like, bro, you remember this? And just like everyone getting excited talking about wrestling, like, cause we were outside the arena with each other, just talking about this, and this, and this. And we just like wouldn't shut the fuck up about it for days. And that's something I'll keep with the rest of my life.
That's special. You're right.
It's incredibly like that is something I'll forever keep. Now, watching it on television, the Shield breaking up for sure. I'll never forget where I was for that. That was insane. I just remember watching it, and I remember the guy screaming "no" as the chair was coming in, and that was something I'll never forget either.
I went to bed pissed that night, dude. 14-year-old me was fucking pissed.
I see Seth in the streets.
My moment also includes Seth Rollins, but it was WrestleMania 31, cashing into the main event of WrestleMania.
Banger.
Dude, that moment forever sticks with me just because no one had ever cashed in at WrestleMania. No one had ever cashed in the main event of WrestleMania, let alone during the match, making it a triple threat match. First time. Dude, there was so much history in that one moment. And Seth Rollins won his first world title right there. Dude. Chef's kiss. That moment will forever stick with me.
Dude, like right before he cashed in, I was fucking around during that moment, and I was like, and then fucking dude, like a couple minutes later, the music hit. I was like, oh shit,
dude, and
it was awesome. It was so cool, dude.
that moment is insane because like I was just not expecting it. Like I thought there was a chance he would cash in after, but definitely not during. So he just caught me off guard. I was calling my friends who like watch wrestling too. I was like, please tell me you seeing this shit right now.
Nah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
That was special, bro. And then lead into WrestleMania 40. Damian Priest did the same shit.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, that was awesome to watch too.
Dude, what a time. But something I do want to talk about, current day, Bloodline. I want to talk about that motherfucking swerve. Them not doing Seth Rollins because I fully thought they were going to. I'm so happy they went with CM Punk.
Me too.
Now, I'm back.
hey, you know, Paul Heyman coming back and being like, hold on, I got somebody with me. And it's an OG Paul Heyman guy. Like, you know, it don't get any better than that. Punk don't need any more, like, you know, he don't need any more, like, inspiration to go and help, you know? Because he was cool with Paul, like, when he left, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were okay.
Yeah, they're cool.
You know? So, yeah, he's coming back fighting for Paul, so that was cool.
Bro, Roman,
You know?
Punk, and Brumble.
Dude,
Roman and Punk at Rumble?
because he's like, that's my wise man.
No, but that's mine. That's mine. Oh, yeah, I need it. Fuck, I need it bad.
Who do you think Paul would pick? Like, if he had to choose, who would he pick?
I don't want to say, bro. I'm going against my gut.
He had. Oh, actually, no, that's tough.
See, yeah.
He's had more success with Roman, so you know maybe that. But the Punk reign was cool with him.
Punk reign was cool, and I don't know, bro. The only reason I feel like in this time, like neither of them need Paul Heyman,
Right.
In this, you know, going forward. Dude, I don't know. Just because, dude, Roman inducted Paul Heyman
That is true, yeah.
into the Hall of Fame. So I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I play with my emotions here. I don't know. Like, what's next for Paul Heyman? To be honest, like that's the question I gotta ask y'all. Like, what is next for Paul Heyman after this? Like, who does he ride with? Is the question.
So somebody, I feel like somebody who is very good in the ring but needs that mouthpiece, like that needs him to talk for them. You know what I mean?
Who would you want?
You know who would have been perfect? I feel like
Who?
Ricochet.
That's fair. Like a heel Ricochet with Paul Heyman.
But now he ain't. You know, he ain't around no more. But we can find somebody. Dude. Heyman and Andrade.
I was right there, bro. It's a little unorthodox, but I think it could work. I think it could work.
Yeah. But Andrade's so dope though in the ring. So like, I feel like it'd be easy for Heyman to talk for him. You know,
I fully agree.
and build him up.
I still want Zelina to be his manager.
Yeah.
That's my number one.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I think me and you were right there, dude. Were you thinking the same thing?
No, I agree. No, trust me. I wish. To be fair, if Charlotte returns or when she returns, put Charlotte and Andrade together. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I take that. I'll take that.
I feel like their dynamic would work really cool, like a king and queen kind of thing. Would be pretty sweet. So I feel like they could run that. Yeah, bro. Give Paul to somebody else. I feel like Paul needs to be with somebody who just really can't speak and elevate them, because CM Punk and Roman are already elevated enough. So I feel like maybe like have them in the angle with Roman and Punk, and then he goes somewhere else. So I have a really good feeling we're going to see Punk versus Roman.
Yeah. And they've been teasing that for a long time. Yeah. Like they planted those seeds like months ago. So they're doing it again.
Punk hated Roman.
He did.
like legit, like back in the day. But yeah, it's interesting now. So that match is gonna be fire when it happens, because it's gonna happen. So
I wonder when Drew is coming back. Like, because I feel like we were just talking about on the podcast not too long ago that
Give Drew Paul. Oh my God.
That could be fire.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I took your wise man. Or I took your man. I took him. That would be so sick. When you just said Drew, I was like, oh my God, I want that.
Yo, I would take that.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Like,
that'd be sick.
yeah, you won. Oh, man, it's like, you won the war, but I got your man. That would be.
I got your man.
That would be pretty funny. But yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. What was I saying?
Talking about Drew, I think.
Oh yeah, I feel like I was just talking about like when we were gonna get Punk on a podcast, like a couple podcasts ago, like maybe one or two ago. So it surprised me when he came back. So yeah, so Drew, I need him back too. Probably Rumble though.
Yeah,
probably Rumble.
I feel like a lot of people are gonna be
Charlotte.
Yeah, definitely 100%.
You saw that teaser she put out, Charlotte?
No.
She like it was basically just like a diamond. Like I don't know how else to describe it. Like there's nothing that happened, but it's a teaser.
Okay,
it's a teaser.
So Charlotte coming back. You think Asuka's healthy enough to come back soon?
What was her injury?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know what her injury was.
She's been gone for a minute though, so I could see before Mania.
Okay.
maybe.
Because this is a very important. 2025 is going to be a very important year.
The women's Intercontinental Championship too.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Shout out that.
Yeah, dude. Shit, give that to Dakota Kai. I said it last time on the pod. Give it to Dakota.
I got a bad feeling, bro. They're gonna give it to Raquel.
They better not give it to the back, bro.
Are you serious?
The back?
I thought I heard that right.
that was late for me. That was late for me. Yeah, I feel like they might give it to Raquel because of Liv.
Sick back.
So yeah,
She can Dolph Ziggler the title with her back.
Hey, bingo. That's what we're looking for.
dude. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all I got.
No, it's just funny because Jess was we were watching Raw on Monday, and Jess was like, "Who's that girl on the far left?" And it was Raquel, and I said her name, and she's like, "Oh, the chick with the back."
Yo, shut up the gimmicks. They're over with the casuals.
Yes, they are.
Dude, there was a tweet that I wanted to read to you guys. Hold on. It was about Roman Reigns, and I thought it was really funny. So Roman Reigns was asked about his take on a chaotic road to WrestleMania 40 this year, and if he was upset that the match with Rock turned into a match with Cody Rhodes. This is what Roman responded with. He said, "It didn't matter to me. I was the main event no matter what. I'm the guy everybody wanted to dance with. I'm the hot chick. Everybody want to take me out." The tribal chick.
Tribal chick. I can see him saying that with a straight face too. Bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
That's
I'm like, what the
how
hell?
can you say that with a straight face?
I'm the hot chick.
I'm the
Like,
chick
what?
everyone want to be with. Like, what are you doing?
That was random. I'm sorry. That was funny.
What are we
that was
doing,
great.
Roman? God, bro.
He said, "Everybody want to fuck me."
That's my tribal chief. Goddamn it.
That is my tribal chief. Actually, that's why it breaks my heart to take the new bloodline, bro.
Dude, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little surprised by your pick.
No, dude, your picks are crazy because that could really shake up the championship.
I'm trying to think. Because I'm trying to think Rumble and I'm trying to think Mania of next year, and I just don't. I don't know. I could be overthinking this. Same thing with like the Rhea thing. Like I know you guys had the Jade angles, the reason why that swerves your entire like theory, but that could easily happen after the match. And same thing with my thing. That could easily happen after the match. Like they win it and then that happens. So like that could easily happen and go down that way. But I don't know. It's just a gut thing.
It seems like Jade's injury is like real, like the neck injury, because I saw something about it's just a rumor. It's not confirmed, but they said they're gonna strip Bianca and Jade of the titles. So it could be
Until it's revealed on CCTV that it was Bianca Belair that dropped her ass right on that windshield.
which I wouldn't hate. I would not hate.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'm just getting worked at the moment because like the list of injuries that WWE put out, that's definitely the work one. But I wonder if she does have like a minor neck injury.
Do y'all remember when Shawn Michaels and Triple H were feuding and it was like on the road?
Damn right, it was me, Sean.
Yeah. Yep. Bang. That is gonna happen. I 100%
think so?
think that's gonna happen
Okay,
with
bet.
Bianca and Jade.
I would love that.
Yeah.
There's also like another thing I was also thinking about. Could be Charlotte. Could be her.
I mean, I'd fucking take that WrestleMania match. I'll take it.
her sneaking people off camera.
Yo, that's actually kind of fire. That's a nice
Right.
theory.
So I feel like it could be her. I know people threw like Naomi's hat in the ring, but I don't think that's her. So I'm saying, bro, it's either Bianca or it's Charlotte. Just give me one of them.
Yeah,
I feel like it's one of them.
This guy thought it was Naomi, so you know.
Well, that's why he's not here.
No, but I'm intrigued to see what it is. Do you think they just so she's not gonna obviously come out for War Games, yeah? So like it would just be like, do you think it'll be a Kevin Owens moment, like you know how like nobody was like it was like the timer happened, but nobody was there, and like somebody else comes out? Is that how Charlotte comes out?
You might be cooking.
So Jay's not gonna come out.
Well, Bailey did get involved on Raw, so I don't
so
know.
Bailey the replacement.
I don't think the Charlotte thing is.
So
No, you're
Bailey's
right,
the
you're right,
replacement.
you're right.
Is that what it
100%.
is?
Yeah, Bailey's the replacement.
Okay, so well,
I forgot.
You're right.
I was picking my mom up from the airport. I didn't see Raw.
You're right. So it is Bailey.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bailey's
that makes way more sense.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot this episode is coming out before SmackDown and the pay-per-view. So you guys already know what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're filming before Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to
Today
everybody.
Wednesday?
Yeah, today's one.
Right now is Wednesday.
I'll re-say what I was saying. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. But yeah, no, happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. This episode will come out afterwards, so hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving, and because I know I'm eating well.
Oh yeah, what's your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
Stop. Don't do that to me, bro. There's
doing it.
way too much.
You know what? You can even pick two, but it's an undisputed number one because that's what I'm about to do. I'm gonna tell you right now, some stuffing, slash baked mac and cheese. That combo is, I
Yeah,
can't
I'm
wait.
gonna go with stuffing. Oh no, because I put them together. Fuck, I'm saying both of them. Mashed potatoes and corn because I mix them. I'm a mixer. I don't give a fuck.
It's like a KFC famous bowl.
I used to fuck them bitches up too.
yeah, same.
Famous bowls were legit, but like, yeah, stuffing for sure.
Yeah,
stuffing just makes me think of fucking Thanksgiving.
Yeah, stuffing and I don't really hear too many people say this one, but I fuck with green bean casserole.
Green bean casserole goes hard, bro.
Yeah.
Green bean casserole goes hard.
Any kind of greens, like
Shit is
collard
so good.
greens, green bean casserole, anything
Yep.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but like turkey, right? Y'all okay?
Of course.
Okay.
I'm more of a ham. Like I
I'm more of a
prefer
ham guy too, but if there's both, I'll put both.
It depends on who's cooking it, also, because some people dry that fucking turkey out, and I'm not eating dry ass turkey.
Yeah,
Hell no.
eating sandpaper.
Yeah, nah. Been
Fucking
through that for a couple years, not doing it again. Sorry.
No, that's good. That's good.
White.
Oh man.
Hey, you know.
Just like the strap on your make-believe championship you think you're going to hold on to, brother.
Hey, fuck
He
you.
said 54 minutes. Are you out of your goddamn mind?
Hey, you never know when it comes to the
Watch. That shit
bloodline.
can go an hour and 2 minutes. Watch.
I almost put an hour.
It would go too if there was not another War Games match, to be honest. That match is going to be cinema.
Dude, I think they're gonna tell some stories, and I think it's gonna go on. I think it's gonna go on. The only thing I could see cutting into my theory is the other War Games match. Like if that one goes for a minute, then I might be fucked. But
If Team Liv wins, I'm out. Because I feel like you know what I mean? If Team Liv wins, I'm pretty sure my idea is chalked and it comes down to you three. However, if Team Rhea wins, I'm gonna text and thread with y'all boys and be like, You're just gonna get a little or just a little fucking smirky face for me.
Okay.
But at the same time, because what kicks off the show here?
I have no idea.
I would say the women's War Games match.
That's what I would go
Women's
with.
War
as well.
Games
I
kicks it
think-
off.
yeah.
So it sets the tone for everybody and the rest. I feel like that makes
Start
sense.
and end. Like, I feel like they'll start and end.
I feel like they could either do the women's War Games first or Gunther and Damien, just because the World Heavyweight Championship.
That's a very good point.
Yeah,
That's the only thing. Because I feel like it's gonna be one or the other. Like it's gonna be whatever goes first will come next,
yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah, just get Gunther and Priest out the damn way. Just get it done.
So
Get it done.
good feeling, bad feeling, good feeling, bad feeling, bad feeling. Maybe that's how I'm structuring in my head. I'm sorry, I'm going off the card. I'm thinking they go. So this is how my card would go. It would go. You have a good feeling with Rhea winning, a bad feeling with Gunther destroying Priest. They pick your spirits up with Braun winning, or they could go a back-to-back bad feeling with Shinsuke winning the title, then good feeling with Braun, snipe your ass with a new bloodline winning. So I feel like that's how I would do it in my head. I would go Rhea's team winning first, Gunther destroying Priest, Shinsuke taking the title off him, Braun retaining, new bloodline wins. That's how I would structure it. But for your guys' card, let me see what you guys got. So I would run. Okay, so we got Braun, Liv, God, you have good handwriting.
Hey, thanks, man.
Hey, look for this guy. Okay, so team that'd be what's that? It's a bad taste in my mouth with Team Liv. Good Lord. Okay, so if we go bad, God, and you have LA Knight too. God, did I really just damn near opposite besides Gunther? Holy shit. Okay, so we go if women's War Games happens and start. That sounds like it's gonna happen. Women's War Games is more than likely gonna kick off the show.
Yeah.
So if you guys go with bad feeling, maybe Braun, the triple threat goes, and it'd be good feeling. bad feeling, good feeling is probably how I would do it. So I would go maybe Team Liv, triple threat with Braun. That's flip interchangeable. The world title, maybe the world title is before War Games. Maybe. So, yeah, that's how I would do it for you guys. I would go Women's World, IC title, U.S. title, Gunther, and then I would end it with OG Bloodline if that was how it was going.
That's fair. I could see Gunther and Damian co-main eventing. I could see that.
Because there's going to be 3 title matches, bang, 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 right then and there. So I feel like that's what they're going to do. They're going to go, this for a title, this for a title. And the following match, hey, this is for a title too.
We like title matches, man.
We do.
Yeah.
This card is stacked. This card
stacked.
is absolutely stacked.
It is stacked. And, bro, like, never say never, but Sheamus really could become a Grand Slam champion.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. That's just one of those things. That's one of those swerves that happened with Jey Uso that could happen very well before our eyes.
I agree.
Yeah.
I have one, or did you have something you want to say?
Yeah. Just something real brief. They need to feature the tag team titles on these damn PLEs, bro.
I agree.
Like, what are we doing? The tag division, it has so much potential, and I feel like both tag titles they're not being used to the best of their abilities, and that needs to happen, especially when you got Motor City as the tag team champs over on SmackDown. And JD and Finn are dope. Like, they're dope as a team. So, like, what is happening? You know, let's get some tag team wrestling going.
I will retweet your tweet. I do miss the old version of Survivor Series, how that used to be. Like, this War Games thing is, like, playing into it way too much. I feel like if they're going to do a War Games thing, it needs to be just a one War Games main event, and that's it. And I feel like I want to go back to the brand wars. I want to go back to, like, this title versus this title. All right, this brand's better than this brand. I want that, bro. I want the general managers competing for points for some kind of, like, prize or something. You know what I mean? I want that.
Dude, because we could still have War Games, but also get that traditional match back.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I think it should kick off with a match that's like maybe world champion versus world champion, and then the winner of that gets the advantage in the War Games in the main event. I'm cooking.
Oh, that could be cool.
That's nice.
Stop letting me
That's
cook.
nice.
Stop
That'd be
letting me
cool.
cook. Because my world champion is better than your world champion, so I get our brand gets the advantage. I just cooked. Oops.
Because, like, I feel like if next year they do War Games again, I fear that it could end up becoming like a Hell in a Cell problem. Like, we're doing the pay-per-view because we have to, and not necessarily because there's a storyline that makes sense for it.
Bingo.
Now, when it comes to War Games, I'm always going to be, excited to see it. We only get it once a year. So, like, I'm not going to complain about it. But like you said, I wouldn't mind if they did, traditional and then a War Games at the end, or if they just did not do War Games next year and they did traditional and they just flip it back and forth. Because I think both concepts work great for Survivor Series, but a little more balance.
I agree.
A little more balance.
No, seriously, I think it's a one thing a year where you get excited about it, but I genuinely feel like they should just do one War Games and leave it at that.
Also, I have another thing too that I want to bring up. So with what I brought up about the tag titles needing more airtime on the PLEs, do you guys think with them introducing 2 new women's mid-card titles that shit's just going to get lost in the shuffle, or how do y'all feel about that?
I was just about to ask you guys almost the same question. I feel like we're getting to a point where we may have too many titles. It's not necessarily a problem because I want to see the women have those same opportunities that the men have. I think it's absolutely fantastic that they have a U.S. and an Intercontinental for the women now. But with that being said, I think we could drop a tag team title for the men because we have all these tag teams, and I feel like you would get more rivalries, more stories out of it if you have, say Motor City, because I would prefer them to be the tag team champions, right? Yeah. So say you have Motor City, they're on SmackDown for a month with whatever rivalry they got going on. And then once they're done with that, they go to Raw, have their rivalry with whoever tag team or whatever. Or, multi-man tag team match, whatever. But to answer your question, I feel like we might see some loss in the shuffle title soon.
Yeah, because I just look at it like the women's tag titles, I feel like I don't want nobody to get too hot at me when I say this. I feel like those are a failure. Like the way those championships have just been handled, the way the tag teams have been formed throughout the years, the way the stories have been, it's just kind of been You know what I mean? So like that does just make that's what made me want to bring up the women's mid-card titles as well. On top of them not doing shit with the tag titles, it's just like damn.
And they have the speed championship.
I love championships. Like I love it. I just want to I just want to see everybody get theirs that are champions. Like, it only makes sense. Why the hell are you a champion? You're not defending. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because that's something I feel like we can all stress here is that it does not have to do with the talent themselves. It doesn't have to do with the women, not the men.
Right.
It's just how WWE is portraying these champions.
Right.
No talent is doing anything wrong. They can't control that. They just need better balance with it for sure.
They just dialed it back to 2 hours. So like if you had a 3-hour show, okay, but now we have a 2-hour show again. How the hell are you going to fit all that in there? Now it's going to feel like the same thing with a pay-per-view. It's going to feel like every match now might be for a title now, which is like kind of takes away.
Aren't they doing? They're doing Raw 3 hours when they go to NFL. Are they doing
So when they
SmackDown
go-
too? They're not.
SmackDown's staying 2, I believe.
So it's going back to 3
Raw is
on Netflix in the new year.
Yeah.
Okay, so that helps, but the United States Championship is where?
SmackDown. Yep.
And you have 2 hours.
Yep.
You might be right about SmackDown being 3 because I now that I'm thinking about it, I do remember seeing something about SmackDown could go to 3.
If
but
both are
I'm gonna
3,
peep real quick.
Okay.
If both are 3, okay. Like you can find a way to work it in there because like a long, sustained show, you can fill out stories for every single title involved. Okay, but I wonder how they're gonna because bro, it's so hard. I agree. Shit's gonna get lost.
And you know what? I almost want to like eat my own words because a couple of weeks ago when they switched to 2 hours, I was saying that I like the 2-hour format, but now that I'm thinking about it, I stopped liking Raw as much when it went to 2. I'm not gonna lie.
It's okay.
So I'll eat my words. I think we're definitely better with a 3-hour show.
Yeah.
So with that being said, between January 3rd and mid-May 2025, SmackDown will be a 3-hour show.
Okay.
And then Raw's getting they're going to 3 hours when they go to Netflix.
So it could get better. It could get better.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I just hope because they're bringing in the new titles. Hopefully, I just feature them. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
We just want all talent to thrive. If they have the title. I mean, without the title too, of course. But if they're gonna have all these titles, we got to utilize them. We got to utilize them
because I'm pretty sure we all hate champions that are just champions and like. Well, we don't hate the wrestler, but we hate the idea of a champion not defending their title.
Mm-hmm.
They're just holding it. You know, so it's like, yeah,
I hate it.
Yeah.
It's a problem when you come out through that curtain for the Royal Rumble and you have a title around your waist. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, you're champion. Like that's a problem, and it stinks too. Like like I said, I love like we're all for the equality of everybody getting an opportunity.
Right.
It's cool, but bro, when it's lost in the shuffle and there's no stories around it, it just stinks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good. So I really hope that they pick the right people to be the front runner for these women's mid titles and. They go crazy because, like you said, bro, the tag titles are just getting lost. Like tag team wrestling, bro, is getting shot in the face right now.
Yeah,
and it's frustrating as fuck because we have, like you said, bro, Motor City's in it now, and like
the talent's crazy. The tag division is deep right now. They're just not. They're not entering the waters. They just they stay in at the 1 foot level right now.
Like, and this pay-per-view is the perfect time to get everyone involved because, bro, you get champions versus champions, and that's what we want to see. Which brand is the best? And I have a feeling here in a couple of years, and hopefully next year they go back to that. I want like an actual. Because I was, how exciting it was on Raw and SmackDowns the like 3 weeks before a Survivor Series pay-per-view.
Yep.
You didn't know who the hell was going to show up and do brand and just jump people for no fucking reason.
Like for example, that's what kind of made Becky Lynch like a bigger star. You know what I mean?
It absolutely
Is that build? If there wouldn't have been that build, she would have got punched in the face. You know what I mean? So
the man wouldn't have been born.
Right. So
would have never been born. I'm telling you. And then like they have records of like I'm pretty sure Randy Orton's like the GOAT of Survivor Series. That when it, like you know what I mean. So I'm telling you, bro. Like I feel like they just need to bring that aspect of shit back of like okay our brand versus because that shit with Raw and SmackDown and NXT was awesome and then and even before that when they had like
Authority and like Dolph Ziggler all that shit.
That match was so good,
brother.
dude.
That coming back.
That match was awesome, bro.
Talk to me, bro. Like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit's awesome, bro. And James Ellsworth being the SmackDown captain. That shit was awesome. Like like bro, like that shit is awesome.
Shane McMahon got speared and concussed.
Murdered, bro.
Dude, there's so many moments in just a traditional Survivor Series.
So I feel
match.
like they need with Paul at the helm. I hope somebody opens his eyes to hey, we can keep War Games, but we can do that as like the main event. And I understand you wanting to have women's War Games and men's Wars game, but I'm telling you, whatever's the hotter rivalry at the moment needs to be War Games.
Yeah.
Make that. It's gotten to that point to where that needs to be the War Games focus, and that can be the main event. Or fuck it, open the show. I don't care. However, they need to go back to traditional. I want to see Intercontinental Champion versus United States Champion. I want to see tag team versus tag team. Now they have women's tag title, so bang, bang. They have mid card for women. Bang, bang. Like we can see women's mid carders go at it too. Like that's what I hope they're going for. I hope that's what they're bringing up, and that's why I pray to God that they're teasing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And with as hot as NXT is right now, and by the way, Eric fucking Bischoff just showed up on NXT.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, he came over the screen and was just like talking to Trick Willie and shit, and like they were like, "Hey, I'll be there next week."
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So what the fuck?
So with shit like that, I really pray it's in that direction. So hear me out. I really like Survivor Series how it used to be. Just intertwine it with War Games, and I feel like you could have something really special.
I fully agree.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah. That would be awesome because hey, when NXT was involved with Raw and SmackDown, that was awesome, dude. That was so sick.
Keith Lee shined.
So did.
Got shined and then rubbed out.
Yeah, and not in a good rub out, but just like
Not a
just
good rub out at all. Terrible.
See you. Hey, you look like a bear cat to me.
Nah, bro.
Dude.
All the potential in the world, bro.
You look like
Keith
a
Lee is
Bearcat,
fire. He was fire. He's still fire.
I was
It
basking
it
in his
sucks,
glory, bro.
There's
Sucks what happened to him.
no way he's gonna stay in AEW when that contract is over. There's no way.
I pray he comes back. I would love to see him utilized over here.
Oh yeah.
I think Triple H would too. I think he would.
I think
he's scooping back up. I think Triple H is waiting for a few people.
yeah, like the Keith Lee will go. I feel like he'll go. Aleister Black will go. I feel like Buddy will go.
Malachi did he just have a send off? He just had like some type of send off from AEW or something. Like he had a match and like it seemed like he was going away. Like that was like the vibe.
I saw what you were talking about, but I saw like people debating both sides. Like it was just like he was just doing a storyline thing.
Okay,
but
okay.
I genuinely don't know.
Yeah, not me neither.
I feel like with everything that's been happening with Ricky Starks and the interview and stuff, I feel like he's dipping once his contract is out too.
He should.
Yeah, for
he
sure.
should. I feel like he should. Ricky's gonna shine in WWE, so
Yeah.
he's perfect for WWE.
And I'll just say this. Do you smell that, gentleman? It smells like Keith Lee versus Obafemi, baby.
Oh my God!
Need that.
Okay,
Come
okay.
on,
No,
man.
that-
Hey.
Yo, Oba's dope.
Yeah.
Oba's so dope.
That man's a star.
Oba needs somebody like Keith, and I feel like that they would have the best chemistry in the ring. That match is something that I would love to see.
Dude, imagine if Dijak was still in WWE. You get Dijak, Keith Lee, and Oba.
Yeah.
Dude, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. Son of a bitch. We'll never know.
We'll never know.
Never know.
Hey, Aaron.
Hey,
Where can
hey,
they find
hey,
you?
hey, hey,
hey.
Simply Better AM all platforms. hey.
You can find me at Brent Oakley on YouTube.
Find me at BDE on YouTube. You can find me everywhere else over there. Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're out.
Hope you enjoy your Thanksgiving.